check that out. There's the sand dunes, Sand Hollow, St. George Hurricane. You can see for 100 miles up here.
I'm looking at Sand Hollow because it's got to be warmer than where we're at right now.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin Mortensen.
And I'm Gina Mortensen.
And welcome to At Your Leisure. And look where we're at today. We're down in southern Utah, just above St. George, and what a beautiful area.
But there's a really, really steep cliff right there.
I'm thinking 400 feet straight down.
Gina's not afraid of heights.
You know, I have decided since we got here, I know what I'm going to do with my car when I'm done with it.
Well, I'm afraid of heights too, sweetie. Okay, right now we are on the Little Creek Trail just outside of Hurricane, Utah.
And our guides with the Tri-State Jamboree said we're going to see some really cool things. They've got an Indian granary, we've got some petroglyphs, maybe some petrographs, however you pronounce that.
I can't say
and look, amazing scenery. So if you want to come to this spot and see this amazing stuff, stay tuned.
We're on the Little Creek Mesa Trail, and the trail that we're on today is going to be about 35 miles long. You know, this is a nice area for me because there's not so much traffic out here. I can come out here and be more by myself. If you get into some of the other areas closer to St. George, it seems like that's where everybody knows where to go, and so that's where everybody's at.
The cultural things out here are phenomenal in this area. Every mesa has them, and just to be out here and to enjoy the beauty of it. Well, this is my favorite trail today because I'm on it.
I had never seen petroglyphs that were right down on the ground before. Usually the patina, you see it more on a vertical surface. And here it's on the horizontal, and there's 3 or 4 panels out here that I know of.
Favorite thing about this trail today is there's nobody else here.
Because there's not a lot of dust when you don't have 30 machines. It's just nice to have a nice little private party.
There's a lot of things out here. We saw a cultural site right here with the granary and stuff. We're going to find some water glyphs, and water glyphs are interesting. Not very many people have even heard of them, let alone be able to tell you what they are. And the scenery out here is incredible. Keep the area clean. If you're in one of the new Razors or Can-Ams that goes really fast, just remember that somebody might be right around the next curve and you don't want to run into them.
Okay, look, Gina, this is what they brought us up here to see. You ever seen petroglyphs in the floor?
I have actually never seen this before.
Look at that. He's
There's a bow and arrow, you guys.
Arrow.
There's a bow and arrow.
Really cool stuff. So we headquartered in base camp. We parked our truck down in Apple Valley at the Chevron.
Yes.
And we made our way up these trails. This is some really cool stuff up here, and I really have never seen this. It must be short people doing this, or is it the fact there's no walls?
I don't know. I'm not an expert. It's not something that I'd ever do, but I definitely need to get some pictures.
That's right. We're going to tell you guys how to get here. You need to come up and check this out for yourself. This is really cool, and we're going to send you guys off to this week's Where To, and we're going to go look at more of these. Well, welcome back to At Your Leisure. You know, as we go around the state and we highlight the really cool ATV trails, and this year we're highlighting 50 of the best trails in the state, there's something they all have in common, and that is they're close to a really cool town where you can do cool things. You know, as a recreator, one of the most important things you can do when you come into other people's towns is to use their towns. So we're here at the Hurricane Valley Pioneer Heritage Park in Hurricane, and today we spent the day out on the trail. Some absolutely beautiful scenery, some amazing things. We had a great tour guide. Look at my kid. She's running around, she's having a good time. But we're down in town. We want to show you just a little bit about what Hurricane Valley has to offer. There is every service that you can imagine. Today we were on a machine from Chad Dalton at Southern Utah Adventure Center. That was one of the best machines I've ever rented. And when it comes down to lodging, they've got it all. They've got RV parks, they've got some really nice hotels, they've even got old hotels, they've got new hotels, plus the Airbnbs, whether it be gas, whether it be just stopping at the grocery store, whether it's getting a hotel room for a couple of nights or bringing that RV down. Make sure you come into these small towns. Now, Hurricane is a small town, but as the year progresses, we're going to go into some even smaller towns that are going to be even more reliant on this. And spend your money, buy your gas, pick up a sandwich, go to the grocery store at the local store, get to know the local people, because you know what, then they're going to want to welcome us back. What a great little town though. Hurricane, today, thank you for being such a great host. We've had a remarkable time, absolutely a fun time today. Did you have fun out on the trail? You know, no trip is complete without great food. And when we knew we were coming down Hurricane Valley, we asked our guides where to eat, and they gave us the names of a couple of great barbecue joints. Heard some good things about them. But if you're a restaurant owner here in Hurricane and you want us to come check out your restaurant, go online, shoot us a message and let us know who you are and where you're at, and we'll come visit you and we'll eat your food. But you know what? I think we're ready to go eat. Well, I think we've decided on the Main Street Cafe. The locals have given this 2 thumbs up. So when you come to a small town, especially Hurricane, make sure you visit the small local joints or the big joints, I don't care, but spend some money here and have a good time. We're gonna go inside and eat. We're gonna send you guys off to this week's Along the Way, sponsored by Rocky Mountain ATV.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here on Little Creek Mountain on the Little Creek Trail, and we have stopped at the granary, and we have a little bit of sadness because it's destroyed.
Yeah, you're telling us that this is something you wanted us to see, but there's problems with it.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of structures like this out here. Years ago, it used to be a lot more impressive, but someone's come out and pulled part of it down.
Now that's really sad because you're local and you want people to come out here and enjoy this, but you also want them to come out here and respect it. You know, if we tear these things down now, they're not going to be here for our kids.
Absolutely. It's been here hundreds of years. It needs to stay.
And this is something you can actually walk right up to and take pictures, but you know what? Please don't touch it. Now, I wasn't going to go there until we talked about that. I wasn't going to tell you how to get here. So tell us how to get here.
Well, from Hurricane, you take Highway 59, head toward Kanab. When you get to Apple Valley, go about 1.5 miles past the Chevron station and hang a right. Go past the Cinder Knoll, get you a map, and come out toward the overlook out here.
Yeah, I know that there's GPS tracks available. There's several locations or resources for maps, and if you have any kind of OHV whatsoever, you can make this trail. There's a lot of great scenery and a lot of cool things to see. So.
Okay, well, you check out next week's show. We're gonna go check out the arch just around the corner here.
Next week, Chad is back to take us on another of our 50 trails in 50 weeks as he takes a trip down to left-hand Call It Loop.
Then, Reece Stein is showing off how one growing town is dedicated to protecting its wildest places as he shows off one of the many trails in Scottsdale, Arizona.
And finally, Nick Chase is taking to the skies to show off some amazing beauty as he takes us to the 2021 Kanab Balloon Festival. Now let's take a look at our contest winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Russ Dookie. Congratulations, Russ. It looks like you're the lucky winner of a Mountain Series stove from Camp Chef.
Camp Chef offers the best way to get your cooking done in the outdoors. Visit campchef.com for more information and be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
Well, next week's show looks great, and we've really enjoyed the Little Creek Trail today.
You know, when you're driving between St. George and Kanab and you're passing Apple Valley, there's that ridge right on the right-hand side of the road. Well, we're up on top of that ridge right now, and there's so much cool stuff to see up here. We want to thank our guides from the Tri-State ATV Club for showing us around, but also want to thank our machine sponsors.
Southern Utah Adventure Center, they always hook us up really nicely.
Thanks Chad Dalton and crew for the great talent today. Remember to check our website, www.outsiders.zone, where these trails will be uploaded throughout the year, and you can come and see this too. And as you're out and enjoying Utah, remember that there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.